Oh, I forgot my green screen. Green screen up. What's up, my gems, jewels, and crystals? You don't know me from anywhere, but my name is Diamond Surge, and I welcome you back to Coloring Game for our Just Chatting stream of the month. As you guys can see from the title and the thumbnail, we're gonna be talking about Daisy, my sweet girl Daisy. I have some things from her. Well, it was not a service. Well, I guess it was a service. You know, she got cremated. And you know, I got some things to remember her by. So I haven't looked at it yet, and I want to look at it, you know, and just show you guys some pictures of her. So before we get into the coloring and stuff, I'm just gonna sit here and talk about Daisy. All right, because I miss her. And I want to see what the stuff I got, what it all looks like, and just show you guys little things and just talk about Daisy, because that's what I feel like doing right now. Okay, so without further ado, let's have some fun. And remember, headphone warning. I forgot to do the chatbot. What's going on, Space? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hi. How you doing? I got off of work early today, so that's why I'm streaming early. All right, let's see. So, let me bring up the pictures and stuff. Show you guys Daisy while we look at this stuff. So, yeah, got a little bag here. I just put things that I found around the house that was hers. Little bandanas and stuff from PetSmart. Little bandana. Oh, look at Daisy. She's so cute. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just gonna be looking at the groomed with love. Whenever she went to go get groomed and stuff, you know, her little bandanas. Oh man. Let's see. This is all old stuff. Her brush. Oh, Daisy. And her collar that she's had her entire freaking life. I'm not going to show the dog tag just in case we got addresses and stuff on there. But she's had this stuff, all her rabies tags and stuff, like her entire life. She's wearing it in this picture right now. She's had this collar her entire freaking life. 16-year-old collar. We never did get her a new one, but I mean, hey. Let's see. Ooh yeah. There we go. All right, let's see. All right. Let me see. What is this? A card. In loving memory. I think these are her fur clippings. A moment in our arms, forever in our hearts. Come on, show it. I think these are her fur clippings. Oh, Daisy. That's her fur. I asked them to get some of her brown fur too. She's so pretty. Yeah. I'm gonna probably display this, put this up, and I got a little fur clipping like right before, right after we took her to the vet. I got my own little thing of fur for her. Let's see what else we got. What is this? Oh, her little paw print. Oh, So I'm gonna get that tattooed. I'm gonna see if I can transfer it. Pets leave prints on our hearts. Aww. That's her little paw print. That's so cute. I'm gonna get this tattooed. And I'm gonna have it like a, her paw print basically like in a daisy. Oh, Daisy. Oh. She has little winter socks and stuff. They say ball is life. You can't really see it, huh? Ball is life. One of these pictures has her showing off her socks. They got a little guide here about grief. Read that later. Then got a cute little box. Let's see. Oh, her paw print again, but it's imprinted. It's imprinted in the little thing. Oh, Daisy. So that's what I got. I got the imprint and I got the ink print and the fur clippings. I could have gotten her ashes for her being cremated, but that was very, very expensive and couldn't afford that. Even the communal one was expensive, but way more expensive for a private cremation where you can get the ashes back. So she was cremated with other pets, which, like I said, expensive but less money. So, you know, if she's going to be cremated with other pets, then, you know, obviously you can't get her individual ashes back. But yep, those were a little memorabilia for her. Sweet little Daisy. Doesn't it come in 5 stages? At least that's what I heard. Yeah, so let's see. They say the stages are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. Yeah. I tell Daisy I miss her every day. That's the most stuff I think I've seen a peep get to memorialize their dog or cat. Really? It was kind of expensive. Well, not too expensive, but like, you know, just like I said with the cremation and like getting all of those things, like, and you know, she had to have medicine and stuff. Just this whole process was just expensive. But, you know, I'd rather have spent that money to get this stuff than regret it later on, because you can't get that back. You know, once she's gone, she's gone. You can't get that stuff back. So I'm glad that I got it. And I'm gonna put it up. Oh, she is so cute. Oh, Daisy, I miss you. It's been times where like right after I, you know, she would usually be under my desk, under my feet or something right here. And, you know, right after I would get up to go back to my room or leave my office, and I called out, I was like, okay, come on, Daisy. And I was like, oh, no. And sometimes, you know, I think I hear her outside. Oh my gosh, like, she's in a better place. What's going on, Zero? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hello there. Yeah. Daisy passed away recently, a couple weeks ago. and I was just showing the memorial things that I got for her paw prints and fur clippings and things like that. And you know, I just want to just think about her. I miss her. I don't suspect that I'll cry on stream. I'm gonna try not to. But you know, yeah, I just miss her. And I just wanted to look through the things that I got. You can go back in the stream if you want to actually see, but I'm gonna just have these pictures. Those are the socks I was talking about. Look at her little socks. Ball is life. She's so cute. It's interesting you made this grief stream. Yesterday was 12 years from my dad's passing. Oh, I'm sorry, Zero. Rest in peace to your dad. Hope you're doing okay during these hard times. This was the last picture I took of her. That was right at the hospital, right before she passed. And I was just looking at her. I'm not gonna cry. I was just looking at her and I was just like, oh my gosh, Daisy, you're so cute. I love this picture of her. That's when she was a puppy. She made it to 16 years. Like I guess 15 and some months. 15 and some months, I think. I think well, her birthday's in September. She's so cute. So yeah, so I'm gonna just have these pictures going down or showing down at the bottom here while I do my little coloring. Whoa, stop that. Don't care about that music, no. Yeah, oh man. But I'm glad that I got the emoji for her. Her little emoji is so cute too. And man, she was she's the sweetest dog. All she ever wanted was pets and food. She didn't care about anything else. We tried to get her like toys. She did not play with toys at all. No balls, no little plushies, nothing. She just wanted to be right up under you and eat food. That's it. She didn't care about nothing else. She liked walks and stuff too. My mom used to come over and give her walks, take her on walks and stuff sometimes. And this is really like, she's the first like hard passing that I have had to deal with personally. So I mean, I feel like it's a precursor to bigger losses that will come later in life, you know what I mean? Like human connections, you know what I mean? But we've had Daisy, like I said, for 15, 16 years, definitely part of the family. Like you can't say that she's not part of the family. And man, it was rough having to make that decision, you know, like we knew it was coming soon. And you know, I'm glad that, well, I guess this might sound kind of selfish, but you know, I'm glad that I didn't have to find her passed on, you know, just like in the house somewhere, and we were able to be with her in her final moments. You know, she wasn't alone, and you know, she had a graceful passing, compassionate passing with the vets and everything there, and you know. Hey Amok, I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hello there. How you doing? When was this? A couple of weeks ago. I haven't really a couple of weeks ago. I haven't really solidified it in my mind. I don't want to I haven't been thinking about it too hard. But a couple of weeks ago, yeah, she got sick. And just ultimately couldn't pull through. She stopped eating. She just stopped eating, and you know, we tried to get her all the medicine and stuff, and it was hard to give her the medicine, you know, the nasty medicine. She didn't want to take it. I mean, we gave it to her anyway, but she just stopped eating. She was drinking water and stuff, but She just stopped eating. Lost a lot of weight really quickly, just went downhill really quickly. But you know, she was old, and like I said, we were expecting it after a while. Could the superfan cats sense anything? Like, were they affected too? I don't think so. Well, I mean, okay, so a little bit. Tiger kind of like was going up to her a little bit, like sniffing, but they weren't really, I wouldn't say they were really friends, you know. They didn't really hang out for real. They would just bother each other most of the time. They didn't really like each other for real. So I mean, I think he did sense something, maybe just because, well, she was like, you know, she started to like breathe weird a little bit, had labored breathing and stuff. She was in pain, so he was kind of sniffing around, just trying to see, I guess, what the noise was. I'm not gonna tell y'all all the, you know, the ailments that she had and everything, but yeah, she wasn't doing good, and I guess he was just aware of that. Murphy, no, I don't think she cared about anything. She too, either she just didn't care, she didn't know Daisy didn't really know her, didn't like her, or whatever it was, or she was just too young. You know, she's still a young cat. So and man, my other cat that lives with my mom and my sister, Rosie, she probably would have known something was up, because Rosie loved Daisy. Yeah, it's a shame. I used to have another dog called Chanel that lived with my grandma. She was supposed to be my dog, but my granny ended up keeping her. But Chanel passed away a few years ago. But they liked each other. Daisy and Chanel got along. We would bring Daisy over to my grandma's house sometimes when the family would get together, and you know, they'd play in the basement and stuff. So if all dogs go to heaven, I hope they playing together up there. I miss Chanel too. Chanel was so sweet. You also have another form of honor stats, the sidekick in your Fortnite loadout. Guess she's in the game now. Exactly. Anytime we have a little dog and I get to name a dog, it's gonna be Daisy every time. I mean, I did that anyway, but for sure, Daisy now. Oh man, I miss her. Just thinking about all the good times. So when we first got her, okay, how about this? I'm gonna tell y'all the moment that we got her, because I picked her out. She was actually a Christmas gift for my sister. And so, dang, I was little. I must have been, how old was I? I don't remember how old I was. I was little though. But I remember going to this lady's house to pick out a dog. And we went to this lady's house, and she had all these puppies on her couch. It was all kind of different puppies. None of them really looked the same. I remember it was this one puppy that was real shy. Like, it was just laying down on the couch looking up at me. I was behind the couch, so like, you know, you sit down and like they were you know, we were behind the couch, and they was just looking up at me from behind the couch, or from, you know, on the couch, and it was real shy. And anytime I picked an animal, I would always pick the feistiest one, or like the fastest one, or the one with the most energy. I don't know why. I always did that. I always wanted the one with the most energy. And I was like, that one's cute, but nah, that one's not jumping up like, pick me. But Daisy was the one that was up on the couch. Pick me. She was so cute. And yep, I picked her. She was jumping up. Okay, Murphy. She was jumping up on the couch, man. And I don't I don't remember anything else. Oh, I remember when we first brought her home to my grandma's house, like before that Christmas, basically. Because I guess I was over my grandma's house during the Christmas season, and we were going to give Daisy to my sister on Christmas, right? And so, you know, a day or two, whatever it was, before Christmas, after we brought her home to my granny's house, I gave her a bath in the basement, because it was like, you know, they had like a big sink for laundry or whatever. Gave her a little bath. And I remember I wrapped her up in the cover. And she was shivering. She was so tiny. I wrapped her up after giving her a bath. Or not in the cover, the towel. And I just like went back to my room and laid down, and she just fell asleep. Wrapped up in the towel. And I just held her. Oh yeah, I had her for 16 years, Space. Yeah, I only started streaming like what, 5 years ago, or YouTube 5 years ago. Yeah, I had her a long time. Yeah, and that's one of my favorite memories of her. I remember, yeah, just holding her in my arms in the towel after giving her a bath, and she warming her up with my body heat, and she was so precious. Back when she had her black and brown fur. And then we took her to the vet one time. Or not the vet, we took her to get groomed one time. And I guess they groomed off all of her puppy hair, her puppy fur. And she came back all gray and like light brown. We're like, what? Who is this? This is not Daisy. It was funny. My mom was like, did y'all give me the wrong dog? Nah, that's Daisy, man. I guess, and yeah, she had hops. She could jump super, super high for a tiny little dog. And another story is when we brought her home, you know, after we'd had her for a while. My sister and I used to play this game with her where, like, we would, like, throw a cover over her and then, like, run to our room and then get under the cover, and she would have to, like, get from under the cover, and, like, she would always, like, be right on our tail, though, and, like, she'll jump up on the bed and, like, nip at our hands and nip at our face and everything, just nip at our bodies above the cover and stuff. We'd be screaming under the covers and stuff. Man, that was so fun. We had a lot of fun. That's probably why she plays so rough, because we used to play rough with her like that all the time. Push her around and stuff, and just rough house with her all the time. That's how she learned how to play. I don't know. I don't know if we really did play with toys with her, but I just feel like she always was not interested in toys. We've gotten her so many. Yeah, good memories. Trying to think of more stories with her. I don't know. She liked people way more than she liked other animals, for sure. That's why we were surprised that she liked Chanel. But they were good friends. They always got along every time they got together. But it didn't matter who it was. If somebody's at our house, she wanted them to pet her. That was her favorite thing. Before food. She would rather eat than get pets, for sure. So food was her number one favorite thing. And then I used to call her my little vacuum. Even though she didn't have much home training, which is obviously our fault. we should have trained her to not like be in the kitchen and stuff while we cook, but she used to always just be in the kitchen, and whenever we cook, we'll like drop food or something. And that's why she was in the kitchen, because we drop food, drop little scraps, and be like, come here, Daisy, come eat this. My little vacuum. And even now, like sometimes when I drop food, I'm expecting her to come eat it. Man, I want to say, come here, Daisy. And I just think about all the human food that she won't get to eat anymore or try anymore, because she used to love trying people food. She a little pig. She loved eating. She used to like the crunchy part of the lettuce. She didn't like the green leafy part. She only liked the stalk, the crunchy part of it. She loved her little rawhide. She used to chew on that for hours. And that was the only like toy that she would really use, was those little rawhides. She got a little winter coat down there. She was so cute in her little coat too. I wish I took more pictures. I'm not really a picture taker. I didn't really like grow up with that. You know, I didn't really grow up with people taking pictures all the time. You know, we took pictures, you know, here and there, but definitely not enough where it's like a habit to take pictures and stuff. I wish I did take more pictures of her, of just the little things, you know. Just her and her little coat. She was so cute. It had a little hood we'll pull up on her. And cute pics, I know, right? She is so adorable. I wish I had more pictures to share with you. We do have some pictures that's not digital, that's in like our photo albums or whatever. I forgot about those. I probably could have figured out a way to bring those into a slideshow too, but this is good enough for stream. She's not in pain anymore. They always say they're in a better place. She's in a better place. Oh, and then what's weird is right after we left the emergency room, we went next door to a 7-Eleven. And why, as soon as we walk in, The Weeknd Save Your Tears is playing. The song is playing over the intercom. Out of all the songs that could have played, save your tears for another day. That song was playing. And I couldn't help but laugh. You know, like, I'm not like spiritual or anything. Like, I don't truly like believe in like the afterlife and stuff like that, which is weird because I believe in ghosts and that kind of stuff. I don't know what I believe. It's complicated. But, you know, I just had this feeling like, man, like if anything, if I had to say it felt like she was sending me a message from beyond the grave, you know? Like she was saying, don't cry. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Out of all the songs, it's a Weeknd song. And she know Daisy, man, I know Daisy was probably tired of hearing The Weeknd. I used to play The Weeknd all the time. Y'all know he my favorite artist. But him and that song, bro, like what a coincidence. It's crazy. And it kind of made me smile. Kind of made me feel a little bit better. Just weird. It was just weird. Like, I heard the song and I didn't really think much of it for real until, you know, like, because I was crying and stuff and, you know, just going through my feelings, crying, and I heard the song, but it didn't really process. And then, you know, when I actually stopped to really listen, because I was like, you know, like, because at first I was like, oh, The Weeknd, that's funny, you know, The Weeknd always makes me feel better. And then I realized what the song was and what the lyrics were, and I just couldn't help but smile, like, wow. And I looked at my mom, and I was like, now, why are they playing this song out of all the songs? So now, anytime that song comes on, I'm gonna remember Daisy. I can't believe that song played. That is so crazy. And so, yeah, this slideshow that you're seeing right now, I put together and put on my TikTok too. And the sound for that video on my TikTok, I did the Save Your Tears song. I cannot believe that. That's so crazy. My Daisy, my Daisy. Yeah, I'm gonna remember that. I can't wait to get my tattoo though. I'm not gonna be able to get it anytime soon because I can't afford that right now, but as soon as I can, I'm gonna figure out a way to get that going. I'm gonna see if I can come up with a nice design, because this paw print is kind of big. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be, so I'm gonna have to find a place to put this. Where should I put it? Probably just put it on my arm. That's kind of big, because I want to get, eventually I'm gonna do the same thing for Rosie and Tiger and Murphy now. And I want them all to kind of like be together. So maybe I'll just have like a bouquet of flowers on my arm or something. I don't know. I haven't figured out where I want to put it, but I can't wait. I've known I wanted to do this like since before I even got Tiger. Since Daisy was little. Not to sound morbid, like, ooh, you know, when she dies, I'm going to get a tattoo of her paw print. Like, not to be morbid like that, but, you know, I just always knew, like, because, you know, dogs don't live as long as humans do, you know. But I just knew, you know, like, I'm going to get that paw print, and I'm going to keep her close, always. Upper back, yeah, I don't know. I got to think about it, because I also want other tattoos, and I'm thinking about those other tattoos, too. And I can't move them around. Once they placed, I can't move them. So I really got to think about it. But I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. That's probably going to be my first tattoo. I just hope it don't hurt too bad. Either way, I'm going to just have to tough it out and get it. I can't wait, man. Now, but I want to put it in a place where I can see it often, you know. I'll be able to see it on my arm. I don't know, like on the inside? I don't know. I want to be able to look at it whenever I feel like it. Yeah, I don't want to like say too much about her last days. I don't want it to be like morbid. What's going on, Black Chinchilla? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the party. Thank you for becoming a member. Now you get to chat and chat and chat and chat and chat and chat. More energy. More energy. What's going on, Black Chinchilla? Now you get to chat. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? Yeah, for a first tat, you would like to see it. Yeah. Thank you for becoming a member. How are you doing today, Black Chinchilla? Oh man, yeah, I'm just here. Are you gaming? What game you playing? Just talking about my sweet little Daisy. Just thinking about her, talking about her. Can I think of any more? I don't know. Daisy was real. She was chill, but she was hyper too. She was like the chill kind of hyper. Like, all she wanted was for you to pet her. She was always in your face, always looking at you, always whining for pets, man. If she wasn't whining about wanting to eat, she was whining about wanting to be pet. She couldn't get enough. You would pet her for like 30 minutes straight. You stop, and here go her little nose trying to get you to pet her again. Enough was never enough. She was so sweet, man. Oh, okay, here's another story. There was this time when she escaped somehow. I don't know how. I was in 7th grade, and I just know, I think she like escaped from our backyard or something somehow. She was a little trickster. She was a little Houdini. I don't know why she liked to have her freedom, man. She wanted to be outside. she wanted to be outside. So this one time she escaped the backyard. I guess, like, you know, we just wasn't monitoring her, and she was just gone, and she was escaped. So anyway, I think our neighbors might have like told us or something. I don't know. Like I said, I was in 7th grade, so I was like, what, like 11, 12 or something. And I guess our neighbors, I do remember our neighbors said that they saw her running down the street. Maybe they just weren't sure if she was our dog, like our Daisy, but I remember they said that they saw her running down the street. And we were outside looking for her, calling for her and stuff. And she was gone for a day or two, I think. A day or two. And then turned out that she got picked up at the pound. Little Daisy went to jail. She got picked up and went to jail. She went to the pound, man. And then, you know, obviously we got her. We got her back. But then we knew we had to keep a close eye on her because she will escape. Even now, like, sometimes she would crawl under the neighbor's fence. She would dig a hole under the fence and just force her way under. I'll go outside to let her, I like open the back door, and like, you know, look for her to bring her back in. And I look over, while she in the neighbor's yard, I'd be like, oh my God, Daisy, get from back there. Like, what are you doing? You cannot be in the neighbor's yard. They got plants and stuff back there. Like, you can't be trampling through their stuff. Oh my gosh, like, I couldn't stand when she did that. You could not leave her outside for too long because she'll take any chance she gets. She's sneaky too. Like, you could look through the window and you could just see her like looking at the back door, trying to see if you looking or if the door is open. She was just so sneaky. She was so sneaky. Oh my goodness. Oh man, you couldn't leave her outside too long. She'll get into trouble. It was times when she would be in the alley. Like, she'll try to be quick. She'll try to go out in the little window that she knows she has. But it's been times when I caught her coming from the alley. Like, what are you doing? Who are you going to meet out there? She's going to go terrorize the cats or something. Like, and she was a protector for real. Man, don't let no animal be in the backyard. She's chasing them out the backyard, as she should, as a good dog would, you know. But we have, look at her little emoji. Oh my God, she is so pretty. We have possums, raccoons, I guess just mice, cats, stray cats and stuff around. It did not matter if it was a stray cat. It didn't matter what it was. She would chase it. She'd be barking up trees and everything. She'd hear a noise outside, just start barking. Well, she didn't bark too much inside. She'd only really bark when she really heard, and especially when we heard something too. You know, animals have that good hearing, but yeah, she was a protector. She'd want to go outside so many times just to go make sure nobody in her backyard. Oh, and you say you're playing Elle and Tail Tavern. It's a cozy game where you run an inn/tavern. I know that game. Our friend Ashes, he's part of the Six Pack. I don't know if you've met him before, but he lives in a van, a gaming van. He's real cool. He plays that sometimes, and I love when he plays that, especially when I'm going to sleep, because I'll put that stream on, and he's real chill. So he'll put that stream on and just be talking and stuff, and, you know, just be chill. It's a nice little chill game to fall asleep to. I haven't played it. I've seen him play it a little bit, not too much, but yeah, that is a real chill game. Real cozy game. I don't play cozy games very much. I I was thinking about something else. What do you guys think about this? I don't know if I'm going to do it yet. I was just thinking. My brain is always thinking, always trying to come up with content and stuff. But one day I was just thinking, Hannah Jail. One day I was just thinking, her birthday is September 21st. And I was thinking of like finding games about dogs or something just to celebrate her birthday. I don't know if I want to do that because I do have a lot on my plate already with the holidays. But I was thinking about doing that. I don't know. Something to make me feel better. Something to remember her and, you know, just keep her in my thoughts. It'll be nice to see those emojis, her Daisy emoji, you know. Since and that reminds me, I gotta remove that that thing that says for you guys to spend your gems, jewels, and crystals, or to spend your gems, I guess what they're called, because you guys could spend your gems to see for me to go get Daisy, Murphy, Tiger. Well, I mean, I guess I don't necessarily have to remove it. Like, if anybody were to cash it in, I could just show her fur clippings, her collar, her little paw print or something. If people want to you know, see Daisy, remember Daisy. I don't know. Just thinking about it. Love that idea. I was thinking about it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it, but yeah, thinking about it. I think that would be a fun thing to do. I'm sure there's a lot of games specifically about dogs. Oh, Daisy. It was kind of hard because I had to be in there by myself with her, you know, to let her go. And this being like the first passing that, you know, was like really close to me, like, you know, it was hard. I had to, like, you know, be strong for the family by myself. And, you know, I'm just thinking about, you know, the experience of it. And, you know, they were asking me, is this your first time having to do euthanasia? You know, I'm like, yeah, it's my first time. And it was surprisingly quick. I know I said I wasn't really going to go into detail about it, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm, you know, processing and stuff, and it was really quick. Like, you know, they gave her the stuff, and, you know, they were really nice about it too. They, you know, said take all the time that you need, and, you know, just gave me time to be with her. And I sat in there with her, and I pet her, told her she was a good girl, we're gonna miss you. Told her I was sorry. Sad that this was happening. Especially the way it was happening. But yeah, like once I was ready and I called the doctors back in, you know, he explained it to me. And really, like, literally a paw print tattoo. I heard you talk about that, about tats earlier. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to show y'all again one more time. If you didn't see it. This is the paw print. I got it in a little card with the ink. Yeah, I can't wait. Keep her close. And then it also came in a molding too. But the process was like really quick. I was really surprised with, you know, how quick it was. He like, you know, basically gave her the solution or whatever. And it happened in like a minute, literally like a minute or two, probably a minute, in a minute or less. And yeah, it was pretty hard to handle. It was hard to get through, even though it was that quick, but she wasn't breathing so heavy anymore, you know, like you could really like hear every breath she took by the end of it. And then like once she had the solution, you couldn't hear it anymore, you know. He checked her pulse. He said, "I'm sorry, she's gone." And I just broke down. But she looked so cute. You know, right at the end, like this last picture was the last picture that I took of her, right? Not like right before it happened, but you know, like in the moments that I had with her. It's not, you'll see it. But I was just looking at her, and then so the nurses came in first and like gave her, I think they said it was saline or something. I don't remember, but I think it's going to be this next picture. It's the last picture. Yeah, this picture. She was so cute. I was like, oh my gosh, Daisy, I have to get this picture. She's so adorable. Even though she was in pain, she was just looking so cute. Like, oh my girl. She's so cute. But it was this moment, I was petting her head, and she nuzzled her head into my hand. And oh my gosh, Daisy, like, oh, I miss her. She nuzzled her little head into my hand. Murphy, you're crazy. Can you please get out of my food? I wasn't expecting her to do that. I don't know why. Like, it just felt kind of different, you know? Like, I feel like Daisy's never really done that before. Like, you would pet her, but like, for some reason, whenever you pet her, like, she gets stiff. Like, she just sits there and just like relishes in the pets. Like, she don't really like lean into it too much. But when I was petting her when she was on the table, she leaned into my hand a little bit. She nuzzled my hand. And it kind of took me back a little bit because she's never really done that for real. She was at peace, yeah. Yes, this is a safe place. I'm glad that you know this. Yes, this is a safe place. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. Oh man, I miss her. Oh, I miss her. She's in a better place. It feels good to just talk about it, you know, like I've been just holding it in, and then, you know, like I don't know why this always comes up, but you know, it's always so prevalent in daily life, but it just sucks that, you know, work doesn't allow you to take bereavement for pets. Like, literally, like, broken heart don't matter because it's a pet, so you can't take off work. Like, wow, it hurts the same. Like, it hurts the same. I don't get why it depends who passed for you to get the go ahead to be able to grieve, to take a day off to grieve, you know? Like, that's just so stupid to me. It's kind of heartless, really. Because Daisy was like a child. I called them my children. the children. I called them my kids, literally. So it's like amazing to me that jobs are so heartless like that. No, I can't. Some jobs let you do it. I work at a bank, we get a week for a pet. No. I tried to just take one day and then go back the next day because I can't take, because I didn't really know how it worked for her. I knew we had bereavement, but I didn't know how long I could take off. So I just went back the next day. And then, you know, I didn't specify who I was taking the bereavement for, but I took it, you know, the people gave their condolences or whatever. And she was like, oh, you're back so soon, you know, you can take more days. And then she was like, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take off tomorrow then. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry to have to ask, but HR is asking, I'm sorry to pry, HR is asking who passed. Like, why are you in my business? It's amazing to me. Like, why does it matter? Why does it matter? So, you know, I'm not a liar. It's hard for me to lie. So, you know, cause she had sent me the policy and pets wasn't included in that. But since she had already said I could take it, I was just going to take it anyway because I'm grieving and I need that time off. So I was just going to take it anyway. But then she specifically asked me who. And then I was like, okay, yeah, my dog passed away. And then she was like, yeah, sorry. And I already knew because she asked that they weren't going to accept it. So I was like, okay, yeah, my dog passed. But I see in the policy that that's not covered. So never mind. So couldn't do it. Ugh, so annoying. And I really wanted that time off. And, you know, it was hard having to come home and clean up her stuff. Get her food bowl and stuff. And, you know, just see all the little things that remind me of her. And I'm always expecting to feel her at my feet down here because she used to always be at my feet while I'm up here. I used to pet her with my toes sometimes. I miss that. Yeah. She wasn't doing so good at the end. Like, you know, she was sick. She was having diarrhea and stuff. And we had to, like, put a whole bunch of, like, puppy pads down for, you know, when she had an accident or something. And it was just hard having to go clean all that stuff up and, you know, get the water bowl and all that stuff up. You know, just clean it all up and put away her water bowls and stuff like that. And she has a massive bag of food and all of her treats and stuff and her leash and all that stuff, you know, like I could probably go and donate it to a shelter. I'll have to see. Oh man. Has the track changed perception now post 7-Eleven timing? I mean, a little bit. Not too much. It's just that, you know, whenever I do hear that song now, I'm for sure gonna it's gonna, you know, remind me of her. But it was more of it wasn't that sad of a memory. You know, like I said, it kind of made me laugh a little bit. Just how big of a coincidence it was. You know, I did have that pain in my heart hearing the song, and, you know, just going through it, you know, but I don't know, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. So I just know whenever I hear that song, it's just gonna remind me of her. And, you know, I'd like to be reminded of Daisy. I miss her. So it's not like I'm gonna skip the song when it comes on or anything like that. I guess it does kind of hold a different meaning now since that happened, but yeah, it'll just remind me of her. I'm gonna miss her awkwardness of me holding her up and letting her say goodbye to you guys at the end of stream or something. Just being so awkward. She used to just look so awkward. So funny. She was such a funny thing. Yeah, nah. My job does not cover it. At least, or do they at least let you do it for peeps? Yeah, they do. Yeah. Wait, man. I would just have to take that time anyway if they didn't. But yeah, they do. They do let you take it for specific people, I guess. I guess they would probably have limitations on even that. Like if I said a friend passed away, I don't know if they would let me. If I told them it was a friend, you know. I don't know if they would let me. Whatever, man. I can kind of understand for a pet, but I can understand, but it's still bogus. But whatever. Whatever. You know, we're getting through it. I'm just, as sad as I am about it, I'm just glad that she's not in pain anymore, you know? She was struggling by the end of it. I'm just glad she's not in pain anymore. I wish we knew what happened after life. I really wish I had that comfort of knowing where she was, if she was anywhere, you know? But, you know, people have their own beliefs about all that kind of stuff, about the afterlife. I don't know what I believe. I don't necessarily believe. I've said this already. I don't necessarily believe in the afterlife. But, you know, I wish I knew. I wish I knew I could see her again. I wish that was guaranteed, you know? All I know is, yeah, that was traumatic. I don't really want, I'm not getting no more pets. After Murphy, yeah, Murphy gonna have to just be the last one, because I don't know. Poppy and I are talking about, you know, getting another dog, but like for protection and like security purposes, you know, like a big dog, train them how to, like, you know, protect the family and stuff like that, protect the house and stuff like that. But after this, I don't really want pets anymore. That's traumatic. That's tough. But it's gonna suck, because what if we have kids and the kids want pets? I do love pets, you know? I'm a pet person for sure. I used to be a dog person, you know, when I was little, and then I grew up and got busy and stuff, and, you know, just got busy, jobs and, you know, hobbies and just adult life. And then I'm like, oh man, it's hard taking care of dogs, man. They need so much attention. Daisy needed so much attention. I used to always say, dang, Daisy, you need a little baby. You need a kid to play with you all day like we used to. Because I could not keep up with her anymore. She needed so much attention. I always felt bad, you know, leaving her home. Well, I guess she wasn't necessarily by herself, but, you know, leaving her home while I'm at work. I'd come home and she'd be so happy to see me at, you know, when I got home. I miss her greeting me at the door when I got home, when I come home from work, for sure. She used to be right by the front door sometimes, or sometimes she'd be napping in her bed. I'd go wake her up and say hi, let her outside. I used to take her to the dog park, and like I said, she is not an animal dog. She did not care about those animals at all. I've taken her to the dog park a couple of times, and every single time she would just sit there right at my feet. She would not go play with other dogs. She would not go run around with the other dogs at all. It would just be me and her just watching the other dogs play. And I'd be like, okay, let's go home, Daisy. She's so funny. I don't know why she only likes people. She liked Rosie, my other cat. You guys don't know Rosie. Maybe I'll be able to show you guys Rosie one day. Maybe I'll get a little emoji for Rosie too. I remember the first time when she was little, the first time we had a backyard, we were like, wow, look at this big backyard. She gets to run around and play, you know, like her own little backyard. Because, you know, we had her I can't even talk. We had her in an apartment at first, and then we moved. Then we got a backyard, and, you know, that was fun, seeing her run around the backyard. Oh, it's not this backyard, but it's one of these pictures. You see her running. And that was another house. But that was a big backyard. We loved playing with her in that backyard too. It's gonna cycle back through, but little ball of energy. You have good ideas for when you start your own company. I don't know if I want to start my own company. Maybe that's gonna take a lot of work, but yeah. Best believe the wheels are always turning in my mind. Always thinking spouse is a month, sibling and grandparent is 2 weeks, and pets is 1 week. Who's to say how long I get to grieve? I don't understand that. How you gonna limit my grieving time? Why not just have it the same for everybody? That's insane to me. When my BFF father died, my job didn't honor it. I took the time anyway. They actually asked me for an obituary. Why? Mind your business. What's going on, Mask? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the party. The party of celebrating Daisy's life. You needed a stream to edit too? Well, come on in, girl. Come on in. Come on in. I'm gonna be here for a little bit. What you editing? How you doing? Welcome in. So if I had work and I'd ever have to take honor stats for the weekend, that's probably where a limit comes in. Yes, they will definitely not let you do that unless you lie, I guess, but they would definitely not let you do that. You can finally... Oh, your audio drama? Oh my gosh, man! So cool! Ooh! That's the picture I was talking about. Look at her! Look at her! Can I make it bigger? Look at her! She is so cute! Oh, Daisy! Oh, Daisy! Oh, Murphy just farted. You're nasty. You stink. You stink! You stink, Murphy! Oh my god! Oh! Gosh, just ruined that nice, perfect moment with your stink. Oh yeah, that's such a cute picture. She was so happy. That was a good little picture. What's going on, Ink? I see you in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Thank you for becoming a member. You get chat. You get to chat. And chat, and chat, and chat, and chat. We just chatting. We just chatting. More energy. More energy. Welcome in, Ink. Thank you for becoming a member. How are you doing? How much I'd react due to my fan level. Oh, I feel it. I know Space. I know Space. That's gonna be a hard one too. I'm not ready for that. I ain't looking forward to that one at all. Nope. That's not gonna be fun at all. That's not gonna be fun at all. That's gonna be so sad. I've never heard of Peace Missing Workers School for a celebrity piece. I always assumed. Yeah. The doggy appears in the background of many of your streams, like when she lets you know it's dinner time and you went AFK. Yes, yes. 10 o'clock on the dot. She had the most perfect internal clock. Well, really, she used to try to make me do it early. I guess it wasn't that perfect. She'd start whining early, like around 9:30. I'd be like, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. Because I couldn't feed her too early because she'd wake me up too early in the middle of the night to, you know, go outside to relieve herself. So I had to feed her later so that she could sleep through the night, even though she still woke me up at all hours of the night having to go outside. But yeah, man, 10 o'clock, she couldn't wait. She loved that food. Sometimes she would get chunky sometimes. I used to overfeed her a little bit, just a little bit. She used to be chunky sometimes, but man, I couldn't resist. She'd get her food and she'd get like those little bacon strips and stuff. She was so spoiled, such a spoiled little girl. Can't even lie to you. Oh, it's cracking extra hard today. That's weird. My mic only crackles during stream. I'm sorry, y'all. I did not know that. Is there anything I can do to fix this? Thank you for letting me know. It only does that during stream. When I record a video, it doesn't crack. Had? Oh, wait, what happened? When did this happen? Oh yeah, Daisy passed away. Daisy passed away a couple of weeks ago. Yep, a couple weeks ago. She got sick out of nowhere. It was very sudden. Yeah, the mic gets overwhelmed. It's super bad. I didn't even know, y'all. Yeah, I didn't make any announcement on the YouTube. I just kind of said something on Discord when it happened. But that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. You know, people are busy. People are busy. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah. Yeah, she was sick, so we tried to get her help and get her medicine and everything like that, but nothing was working. She just got sick. She was having internal issues and she just stopped eating. So after a while of her not eating, I tried to, you know, give her food and force her to have food, but she wasn't having it. So it was time, you know, she was getting weaker and weaker by the day. So it got to a point where she was having trouble walking and, you know, having trouble breathing. It got bad at the end, but yeah, she's okay now. Oh yeah. Yeah, so space, and for everybody else next time, you know, it's okay. Mama doesn't really like when people come into her streams and, like, you know, tells her when other people are streaming, because, you know, like, a lot of people do that in passion overload. Oh my gosh, let me try to unplug it. Is it still cracking? So basically, what I was trying to say is, yeah, you guys don't have to go over to Mama's streaming, you know, and tell her that I'm streaming or anything, because it's a lot of people that go to other people's streams and says things to try to take some of their viewers and bring them to their own streams. So, you know, when Mama's streaming, just say hi, enjoy her stream. You don't gotta let her know that I'm streaming or anything like that. Much better. Oh my God, thank you. Okay, so now I know whenever it's cracking, just tell me, unplug that shit. Unplug that shit right now. And I'll unplug it for you. And hopefully it'll stop cracking. Hopefully it doesn't do it again, okay? But how are you doing, James? Thank you for coming in. What's going on? You at work right now? Overload for the mic, man. I don't know why that happens. It never happens when I'm just trying to record something. I'm trying to get on top with helping with these tech issues. Thank you. I really need the help, because if I could hear it in my own ears without it pissing me off, you know, that would be so much better. But thank you. I need to know when things are not going good. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. It can kind of ruin the vibe, talking about other streamers. Yeah. So yeah, just so you guys know, you know, enjoy the streamer stream. Don't tell them, hey, this person is streaming, you know, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, the night. Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you're saying, Space. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see. Okay. All right. Yeah. You know it, girl. Making that money. Making that money, honey. I know it. I feel it, James. Make that money. Speaking of, I'm hoping I get this raise. We had our performance evaluations in December. I hope they don't pull no slick shit. I really need more money. I hope they give me this raise. I'm gonna be kind of pissed if they don't. Anyway. I so remember you saying that in Mama's stream. Oh, I do remember you saying that in Mama's stream. Yeah. I don't think I was there. Obviously. Yeah, I don't think I was there during that. I wonder what she said. And then you said, James said, great atmosphere for celebrating Daisy Dukes. Yeah. Thank you for using that emoji. She's so cute. Yeah. Yep. I just wanted to come in and, because you guys know whenever I do these just chatting streams, I usually do it with, chat about relevant things. And, you know, this is the most relevant thing right now, in my personal life. And, you know, I like the just chatting streams because I can really talk sincerely. Not that I don't talk sincerely with you any other time, but, you know, I can like really speak from my heart and not really have to worry about gameplay and stuff like that. You know, I can say whatever I want, direct the conversation however I want, and, you know, just take my time with things and, you know, really show you guys more of myself, more of my personal side. So I like these just chatting streams, and, you know, this is definitely good healing for me. Think about Daisy. I miss her so much. The family misses her. She was a good girl. Really good girl. Yeah. Just keep thinking about her. She was so silly. Sometimes, oh man, I wish you guys, I wish I would have got it on tape, on audio. My mom was her favorite person. My mom was her favorite person. Whenever my mom came, she would go crazy. Sometimes you guys would hear her in the background. Whenever my mom would come when I'm streaming, you'd hear her screaming downstairs, Daisy. My mom was her favorite person. But sometimes I can't mimic the sounds that she would make. But sometimes she would go, such silly sounds. Like, she was so funny. We would just laugh at her sometimes. Oh my gosh, she made the funniest noises when she would like get excited. Would have been boohooing on live. I had my cry time, you know. It's been a while, a good while. I think I get my stoic nature from my family, you know. We're kind of, actually, before I even say that, let me just make sure I know if this is the correct word I want to use, stoic. Yeah, a person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. Yeah, I get my stoic nature from my family for sure. So, you know, I have my I let out my emotions in private. You know. I was getting a little bit choked up in the beginning of stream, but that's not what I'm here for. You know, I don't want to sit here and cry about it. I want to be happy about Daisy and remember the good times. I am kind of surprised how well I am taking it, because I've always had a fear of death. That's like my number one fear. But I guess I just feel relieved that it's over, that she doesn't have to be suffering anymore, because it was really sad trying to take care of her and just seeing how she was in pain and suffering. And I'm just glad that she doesn't have to deal with that anymore. I don't have to deal with it anymore. And she's in a better place. I'm just happy that she's in a better place. She's feeling better. And, you know, I miss her, but she doesn't have to suffer. And, you know, that's part of my nihilism also. I guess my stoic nihilism. Life is suffering. And she don't gotta suffer anymore. So I'm glad. That's sad. That's a sad way to think about life. But, you know, because of my depression and everything, like, that's just how I see life, as suffering. And I try not to think about it like that, but it's always, you know, the little things that happen that, you know, just thinking, man, suffering, life is suffering. Whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna go down that tangent right now. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just glad she's okay now. She's better. She's in a better place. That's all. That's what I'm just holding on to, you know. I'm happy she doesn't have to suffer anymore. I tell her I miss her every day. It's the hardest when I have to get up in the morning and feed Tiger and Murphy. One less bowl to fill in the morning. And at night, one less bowl to fill. I think about her when I come home from work, because immediately when I come home from work, I would always immediately go see her, go say hi to her, say, come on, Daisy, let's go outside, go let her outside as soon as I get home, before I even take off my coat, you know, I go let her outside. And, you know, now I really don't have a reason to go outside other than to take the trash out, but most of the time, Poppy takes my trash out for me. So I rarely have a reason to go to the backyard anymore and, you know, go back there. I miss giving her treats. She loved those little treats. She used to snatch them out of my hand. I'd be like, dang, girl, don't bite me. Calm down. Yes. Oh, I was just thinking about that, Matt. I was actually thinking about that. If I had more time for it, I was going to try to, like, go back through as many streams as I could just to find all the little clips of Daisy and make a compilation. I would love that, Mask. I would love for a little compilation of Daisy if you guys would be willing to do that. I would love that. I would love that. That's going to be a lot of hard work, because I've done a lot of streams and she's been in a lot of random streams. That's going to be hard work. Thank you, Mask. Don't be sad. It's okay. Yeah, hugs for Daisy. Daisy Wazy. She reacted like 10 seconds of no audio, then other peeps in chat acknowledged how I notified her. Then she started talking about how not to give peeps praise or something for dropping info bombs. I forgot exactly what I said and how she didn't want to say anything because of how soon it was. It just came off as maybe I shouldn't have told the peeps on stream or that quick. I just thought she should know. Yeah. I mean, there is no easy way to say it. Yeah, there is no easy way to say it. And, you know, you do have to consider people's feelings and consider the situation of things. Like, I understand why you did it because, you know, we do know that Mama loves Daisy too. Daisy Dukes. She's the one that gave her that nickname. I'm a little conflicted because, you know, I know Mama quite well, and I know, you know, she probably didn't appreciate that. You know, we don't want to bring the vibes down during stream. And, you know, I'm sure you weren't trying to. But, you know, dropping that kind of information definitely could bring the vibes down. You know, like I said, like, I know Mama. She probably, yeah, you know, wouldn't have appreciated the way that happened during stream. You know, but I understand why you did that at the same time. So, I mean, hey, it happened. There's nothing we can do about it now. So, you know, I would just say, you know, be cautious about the vibes. Be cautious about the vibes and how things can affect people. But I understand why you did that. I tip my hat for being a gentleman. Oh, Poppy's a big gentleman. Yes. He is a gentleman. He opens doors for me. Yes, he's a gentleman. I know for a fact she howled in every Fortnite stream, so I can start there. Hell yeah. What's also weird is that it came from a people who usually doesn't give bad news, and came from a people with the fear of death. Oh, that too. I'm surprised. No, after getting told off, or however to describe that reaction, I responded down the line with oops. Yeah. You know, learning lessons. Just take that as a learning lesson. Moving forward, you know. As long as it wasn't bad intentions behind it, I wouldn't feel too bad about it. You just gotta learn how people operate and learn what people tolerate and, you know, that kind of thing. If you knew Mama more, maybe you would have known to not do that in her stream. You know, everybody is different. I feel like personally, like, I would be okay with that kind of information just to, you know, give a little moment of silence, and I don't feel like I would have reprimanded you for that. But, you know, everybody is different. Everybody has their own way that they want their streams to go, and, you know, people deal with traumatic things like that differently, you know, and you know, people are different. So you just got to be cautious and considerate when it comes to things like that, you know. You got to know your audience. Know who you're talking to. Have an idea of how people might react to things like that. But, you know, take it as a learning experience. We all make mistakes sometimes. It's okay. Yeah, I didn't know how to say it other than to just say it. I've had bad experiences, not with like a personal passing, but with sharing news of somebody's passing. And I've had bad experiences with that personally. So like, yeah, like, death is not really a big topic that I am comfortable with, for sure. I've accidentally given bad news before the person, you know, given my condolences of bad news. for somebody passing that was close to somebody that, you know, they didn't even know that it had happened yet. And, you know, obviously as traumatic as that is for that person, that was kind of traumatic for me too. Because it's like, wow, like, I feel like I really messed up, even though, you know, it wasn't my fault. Like, how are you telling somebody else before you tell the person that's closer to that person? You know, like, how did I know before they knew? And I went to go share my condolences and they didn't even know about it yet. So, like, you know, like, that traumatized me. Like, oh, now anytime I hear about somebody's passing, I don't ever want to say anything about it. I don't want to say anything to them about it for fear of breaking the news in that way. Like, I don't ever want to have to do that again. So, like, yeah. And that kind of, like, that's messed up relationships in my life for that reason. This is kind of a tangent, but kind of in the same realm. We talk about death or whatever. So, like, basically, like, I'm not going to, like, go into detail about it, but when I gave my condolences during that one time, you know, I learned a lesson, like, because I was a kid too. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. So the next time somebody close to somebody passed away, I just didn't say anything. And, you know, that hurt that person because I didn't say anything. But, you know, like, since I was a kid, I had picked up that I shouldn't say anything. And so I hurt that person for not saying anything. And, you know, like, it's like, I don't know, do I say, and it's just so hard. Like, do I say something? Do I not say something? When is the right time to say something? I guess, I mean, like, if they don't say anything, like, I don't know. If they don't say anything to you first, or when they say something to you first, I guess that's when you give your condolences or something. I'm just remembering, like, that's a hard situation. Like, looking back on it now, you know, I was just a kid in, like, both times, but it's just so sad that to, like, carry that kind of burden as a kid. You know what I mean? And now, like, ever since then, like, yeah, I just have had a fear of death. Like, just, I would hate for that to happen to me. Like, the worst news you could ever get. Like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But, yeah. Definitely got a fear of death. It's crazy to think about. Because I was little when that happened. Not little, but I was quite young. How old was Daisy again? She was 15. She had just turned 15 in September. Yeah. Yep. Negative experiences bring good learning lessons. Yes. I don't like bad news. I was unable to sleep for a week before I fired someone. Can't really fire someone who isn't getting paid. That's kind of funny. Oh, yeah. Oh, you had to let go of somebody. Ooh, that's tough. Well, but they weren't getting paid. Funny mask. But yeah, that is bad news. You know, doing something, and even if you are getting paid, you're putting time into something. Yeah. And you having to be the one to do it. I don't think I've ever had to fire anybody. I was a manager for Chick-fil-A when I was in school, but I don't think I ever had to fire anybody. I'm sure I didn't. I don't know how I would have done it if I did. I'm just surprised I came to stream. I don't know how high your sensitivity is, but in terms of me, the fact that I can't jam out to Hush shows, yeah, I'm surprised you're here too. But, you know, it's a part of life. Death is a part of life. And, you know, you can't run from it forever. As sad as that is to say, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to scare you, but it's part of life. It could be oh, is it back again? Do I have a compressor? Oh, it's not doing it when I talk lower. Okay. Wait, can I lower this? Is it doing it now? Is it doing it now that I'm talking loud? Yes, I do though. I have a noise suppression and a noise gate. Should I take off? Wait, let me take off noise suppression. No, I need that noise suppression on. Oh, it's not the crackle, it just lowers volume sometimes. Oh, okay, yeah, I do have a noise gate on. I do. Okay. Maybe that's something I can fix. La. I didn't do anything. La. That good? I don't know. I don't. Oh, hello? Hello, hello? Is that good? Is that good? I did the lies clipping out. Dang, that sucks. La 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 la. I guess I'll have to figure that out another time. I don't know. I'm not good with the mic stuff. I guess I just can't scream. So it clips out when I scream. Like when I get jump scared or something. That sucks because I want y'all to be able to hear my screams. Might just push mic back. Okay, it's pushed back. La. I hear you just fine. Yeah, I know you guys can hear me. They're saying like when I get loud, is it clipping when I do that? They're just saying like it clips. Are you saying it's not clipping for you? Either way, I'll have to. I think that worked. Okay, well, it's okay for now. I ain't screaming. I don't got no reason to be screaming for real. Oh man, thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you guys. We miss you, Daisy. Not as bad. Okay. It cracks a little, but no big deal. Okay. All right. Okay. Strange. Yeah, that's okay. I'll just have to research how to fix it, I guess. How to make it so that it doesn't do that, because I would prefer it didn't do that. What time is it? Dang, it's 8 o'clock already? I've been streaming for an hour and a half already? Dang. Ooh, I don't get to work tomorrow. I don't have to work tomorrow. Whoop, 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 whoop. And you know why? I'm going to tell you guys now. Spill the beans. Because, I'm going to the movies tomorrow with Poppy to see Markiplier's new movie. I'm so excited. I'm going to have a video out for you guys that's related to the movie, okay? I'm going to have a video for you guys. And tomorrow is National Puzzle Day, okay? I I have 2 videos for you guys. You members get to watch the National Puzzle Day video early. You guys have been able to watch that since like the beginning of the month. But for all the rest of the non-members, it's going to be coming out for them to watch tomorrow. So, oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't have to work tomorrow. Ugh. Best day not having to work. Markiplier's in a movie. Is that game involved? Because he played it once. Yes, that's exactly the game, Space. Yes, that's it. You guys watched me, well, you Ruby tier members, some of you guys saw me editing that video. So I edited that video on stream. You have to be a Ruby tier member, but you guys saw me editing that video and it's coming out tomorrow. I can't wait for you guys to see. I hope you guys liked the video. It was fun to play and it was definitely fun to edit too. On stream for you guys. Yep, that movie's coming out tomorrow, and that game, I played the same game based on that movie. It's coming out tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow. I can't wait to see this movie. It's gonna be so good. Oh, no, not that game, Space. Not that game. I thought you was talking about the movie that he's actually in. I thought you knew. No, not that game. I thought the movie was out on the 30th. No. Nope. Nope, it's coming out tomorrow. Dang, where's this other color? Maybe I got special tickets to see it early. Maybe that's it. I don't think I did though. Like how I did when I went to go see Five Nights at Freddy's. We got to see it a day early. I don't think I'm seeing a special screening of it though. I'm pretty sure it comes out for everybody tomorrow. I don't know, he was in a movie. It's not just that he's in the movie. I'm pretty sure he directed the movie too. So, oh, I can't wait to see what he does with it. I've been a big fan of Markiplier for a long time, a very long time. He's one of my biggest inspirations for wanting to be a gaming YouTuber myself. One of them. Not the biggest, but one of them. I think my biggest inspirations would have to be Corey Kenshin and 8-Bit Ryan, specifically because they do all their edits all by themselves. Like, they do all their edits. And I have massive respect for that, man. Like, editing is so hard. Or it's not hard, but very, very time consuming. You know, that's not to say that, you know, I don't appreciate other people that hire editors. You know, you can do what you want or whatever, but I just find that so amazing that they produce such amazing videos, fun videos, and they do all their own edits. That's what I want to do. You know, I really don't want to have to get an editor. I want to be able to do it all myself, but sometimes people need help, you know, but I'd like to do it all by myself. It'll be so much easier when I don't have to spend 10 hours a day at work. I can dedicate more time to it. One day, man. One day, man. One day I'll get there. One day. One day I'll get there. Look at this girl, her cheeks out. Oh my gosh, girl. She's wearing a shoelace as a bathing suit. That's crazy. They got me coloring in her cheeks. Hey, you do that too. I know, right? Exactly. Exactly. It's fun learning new techniques and, you know, trying new things, and I don't know, just trying new editing styles and all that kind of stuff. Trying to pull funny things from my brain and trying to make things funny. Editing is so fun. I don't know why people don't like editing. I love editing my videos. Find it like when I make a funny face or something. Because, you know, I get to see the gameplay in a different way. You know, it's different when you're in the moment playing the game, but then when you go back and edit it, it's like, ooh, like you notice things that maybe you didn't notice before, and you really get to like see it from the viewer's perspective. And, you know, I always want to try to make it enjoyable. Obviously, you know, I want to make it enjoyable for you guys, but, you know, I really want to try to highlight the good moments and really pull out those good moments for you guys. And I really try to make my videos worth watching, even if the games aren't that good, because I play a lot of indie games. Oh, you know what? I just recorded like 3 videos yesterday that I have to edit. So I'm gonna be editing those for the Ruby tier members soon. But I just recorded like 3 videos yesterday. And, you know, sometimes I play a lot of indie games, and sometimes those indie games aren't really all that good, you know. So like, I like to challenge myself to try to make those games that might not be, you know, the most entertaining into like an entertaining video. It's a good challenge, you know. I like to challenge myself. Whether I succeed or not, you know, it matters, but it doesn't really matter. As I'm just, you know, doing my best and trying and practicing. You know, practice makes perfect. Finding my own style and finding my own voice and my own personality and in my videos, and, you know, how I want to present myself and all that kind of stuff. So I can't wait to start editing these other videos though. Cause you tell I edit my videos? Yes. Yes, I can tell. I like the way you edit your videos though. You've made me laugh a couple times. Yes, the submarine game. Yes. But still a horror movie though. I'm not gonna see it. You peeps go right ahead. Yeah. It's gonna, I hope it really scares me. I hope this movie is good. I mean, I'm gonna like it anyway, just because it's Markiplier, and, you know, like I just have this sense of pride in him for doing this. Like, it's so cool, man. He's just a regular guy that screams on the internet while playing horror games. And he has such a cult following. Like, that's crazy to me, but I feel so proud of him. But yeah, I just know I'm gonna like it. Just because he directed it, he's starring in it. It's gonna be so good. But I hope it actually is really good. Like, when we went to go see, like, the Five Nights at Freddy's movies, those were good. That got a little cult following. When we went to go see another game that I played on the channel called Night Shift by Puppet Combo, that movie was actually pretty good. Like, everybody was excited for it just because, you know, we're big Puppet Combo fans, but that was actually a good movie. It really felt like it was in the 80s or 70s or whatever. I think the 80s, whatever time period it was supposed to be, but that was a really fun experience. So I hope this movie is good. I'm so excited. And he didn't think that a lot of people would immediately grab tickets for it when he announced it, when the tickets dropped. I think so many people went to go get tickets, like they crashed the website or something. He was like, whoa, you guys, whoa. You know, he wasn't expecting it. Like, of course. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait. Yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys know what we think about the movie when we get back. Oh, Validate is back. Oh God. Why you say that? No, not yet. No, Validate is not back. I'll bring that back next year. For February, I'll bring that back next year. I don't know. No, it's not back. I'm still not over. What's that boy name? I forget his name. Thank God, but freaking Malik. Oh my God. No, it's not back. I played a different game though for Valentine's Day. I love editing. I don't like editing my own videos though. It feels like rewatching a movie you just watched. I like that. I love that. All I saw in the coloring game was digital booty. Straight bikini, right? Right? It's glistening and everything. Dang, girl. Dang, girl. Okay, the music is over. We're gonna go to the next. Just do hip hop. I cycle these same. I still need to get this music. I still need to get new music. Sorry if y'all are tired of this music. I will be streaming again to try out my new mic. Okay, nice. What you gonna stream? Hopefully I can be there for it. Malik. Malik made you skip Black History Month. Nah, Mass. Nah. He could never. He don't got that power over me. But nah. Believe me when I said I went hard for this this Black History Month. I already got the first 2 videos done. I gotta work on the 3rd week for Black History Month, and then I got another one for the last week. So every Sunday, so the 1st, the 8th, I got the video done for the 1st. I got the next video done for the 8th. I gotta work on the 15th, and I gotta work on the 22nd. I already have those recorded though, but there's Friday the 13th in February. So I recorded a Friday the 13th game. I have to edit that. Friday the 14th, Valentine's Day. I recorded a video for that, so I gotta edit that. Friday the 15th is the 3rd week of Black History Month. I already mentioned that. I gotta do that video. February the 16th is President's Day. And I recorded something for that too. That's gonna be a long ass video, because I wasn't expecting to record for that long, but I did. So that's going to be a really long video. Hopefully I can finish that in time. I should be able to finish that in time. I should be able to. But now, we're jam-packed with the videos for February, y'all. Not to worry. We're celebrating Black History Month this year. Of course, always have to. I got it all planned out. I just got to execute it. Just got to get it done. So I'm going to be doing a lot of editing, all right? And if you guys want to see the process of the editing or co-work with me, you guys got to be Ruby tier members. But, you know, even if you are a Ruby tier member, make sure that you're an Emerald tier member to see the videos early before everybody else, all right? Ruby tier get to watch me make the video. Emerald tier get to see it early. What? February 16th is the Weeknd's birthday? Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that man's birthday. Did I know his birthday? I think I knew it was in February, but not the actual day. Let's go. Jacksepticeye is in it too. Oh, Space, why did you tell me that? Why did you tell me? No. Oh my gosh. Why did you tell me? I gotta figure it out. I think I'm going through my indie romance games in my Steam library, trying to do a collab with voice actors, then find games with black protagonists, possibly black devs too. Nice. Mask. Go to this website. It's called blackgamedevs.com. You could probably network there. That's where I found a lot of the games that I play. blackgamedevs.com. That site features black game developers, but also just anybody that has anything, any black people that have anything to do with video games, like artwork, voice acting, and like indie games and AAA games. You know, like they have websites of these people. I don't know if they have emails and stuff, but you might be able to network there. They got their social medias. You can reach out to a lot of people there. Let me see. Filters. Do y'all have voice acting? Yep, they got a voice acting filter. You might be able to do a lot of networking. Oh, only one person comes up when you do that. When you do the voice acting filter, but whatever. You might be able to network. Yeah, I got you, Mask. Yeah, I found a lot of games from there, but take it with a grain of salt because I'm not quite sure how much they fact check, because last year I played this game called Founder's Life, and it might have been my fault, but the game called Founder's Life that I played for Black History Month, I don't think was made by a black developer. I think it was another game called Founder's Life that I mixed up with this other game called Founder's Life, but I played it anyway. And I don't think I realized it wasn't made by a black developer until like I had already done the whole thing. But yeah, so you know, do your research, look into it. You don't like Jack? I feel like people who like Mark like Jack. I didn't say I didn't like him. I just didn't want that spoiler. But actually, well, I'm not gonna say I don't like him. I just haven't given him enough of a chance to really form an opinion. I tried to watch one of his videos after I played a game. Maybe it was Skin Freak. I like to watch other YouTubers' videos of games that I've played myself. And sometimes I'll go to his videos and I can't really remember thinking that I really liked his video. The one that I saw. I don't remember what video it was, but I can't really remember thinking, oh yeah, I should watch more of this guy. I did that with this guy called Cub Scouts. I watched him play a few games that I've played, and I was like, oh, this guy's actually really funny, so I started watching his other stuff. Or I started, seeking out his videos for sure. But Jacksepticeye, I don't know. I guess it's just not really my speed. I should probably find more videos of his, though, to give him more of a chance. I don't know if he really kept my attention. Top of the morning to you, laddies. Bruh, not I have an African American voice. What? What does that even mean? Oh, Black Chinchilla. Black Chinchilla that just became a member. He's a voice actor. He might not be in here anymore, but I don't know if you can scroll up. Maybe you can go to his site. Maybe you can connect with him. He's a voice actor. I've only watched Cub's poop killer videos. Funny enough, that is really funny. That is really funny. Nah, I didn't seek out anybody playing those games. Well, actually, no, I lied. Never mind, I did. I watched Burleezy play. I'm so glad to be done with those games. Jeez. Poop humor. That ain't my humor. Definitely didn't make me die laughing, So glad to be done with those games. I can't stand his current editing style, but I haven't watched him since 2016. You talking about Jack? Yeah, that's why I stopped watching Markiplier too. I don't know. I feel like Mark kind of changed. Not that change is a bad thing, of course, but I don't know. I guess I just don't really like the way that he did change. It just feels, I don't know. It just doesn't feel as funny. I don't think I like the way that his editor edits his videos. I don't think I like the reverb of his voice. So when he screams and stuff, you know, he's always been a screamer. That's always been his thing. But I just don't think I like that. I feel like it doesn't really add anything to the video. I don't find it very funny and entertaining. But hey, whatever. I can't say nothing because it's working for him. That man makes bank. So who am I to say anything when I can't even get to that level? So, or I'm not gonna say I can't get to that level when I'm not at that level yet. Markiplier is so smart though. That's another reason why I really liked his videos. Like he's super smart. And you can really, I like when he reads all the documents and stuff like that. He really gets into the lore, and you know, he's just very knowledgeable about things. He's a really smart guy. Oh, I love that he finally got married to his girlfriend too. I wasn't really that into his personal relationship with his girlfriend, but you know, it was nice to hear that they got married. And, you know, a lot of people already knew about it. You know, the people that still watched him frequently, you know, started noticing the ring on his finger before he really had the announcement. You know, he knows what he's doing. He knows his eagle-eyed super fans would notice that kind of thing. But, you know, he was wearing his ring in his videos and people were noticing and stuff. That's so sweet. What? And Burley's you're just there for the humor. Yeah, that man crazy. He funny too. It's funny when he tries to rap. I wish I could at least attempt. I could even try to rap when a nice beat comes on. They'd be so funny. Him, Corey Kenshin, Dashie. Corey and Dashie got those bars though. I can't believe it. Like they really quick with it. That'd be so funny. That's a pool, right? Yes, it's a pool. They taking pictures, I guess. Who is this man? What is happening? He with IG models or something. It's the Mr. Beast influence. What do you mean? Did you play FGM before or after watching Jacksepticeye's and or Markiplier's playthroughs? Because they played it too. And I only know that because I watched them during my Getting Over It Fearless mode streak of 2021, 2022. Yeah, I played it after. That's why in the video I would call one of the characters Radical Larry, because Markiplier called him Radical Larry. And I started calling him that just because, you know, that's just Markiplier's staple. His stamp on the world of the game. Yeah, I played it after. Now she's shaking ass. Girl, sit your ass down. How about that? All right. Yep, little pool scene. Girl. The editing style is the Mr. Beast influence. Oh, okay. Dashie is good at freestyling. Yes. Yes. Although Berlisi has become super emotionally intelligent in some aspects, and I really respect it, especially with the things he said in Dispatch. Oh, I didn't watch that. I don't usually watch people play games that I haven't played yet, because I want to play it myself within the next few decades, you know, whenever I get to it. That's why I watch people after I play the game myself. But yeah, he has a lot. I used to watch him before he became a gamer, when he was doing those, what was it called? What was his series called? When he was, you know, like roasting the characters and stuff. That shit used to be so funny. He used to have me dying, bro. And then he became a gamer. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm there. Yes, I'm there. That was so hilarious. That dude, man. But yeah, Dashy's really good. I have, oh, wait, let me see if I can find it. I listen to this unironically, like, quite often. Somebody did a remix of Dashy and Corey freestyling on their own separate videos, but put it together over a Mario beat. You might have heard it before. You might have heard it before. Yeah, P-Switch. I'm gonna share it with y'all if you're interested. Yes, that man used to be so ignorant. Man, Berlisi's Sims series had me dying, bro. Oh my gosh, those videos were so good, but I can't go back to watch them because for some reason, like the second video in season 1, because he had multiple seasons, the second video in season 1 is just gone from the face of the earth for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why he deleted that video, but you know, you can't have a marathon or a playthrough or a watch through of it if you can't get to the second part. Like, oh, I'm so sad. That he was hilarious with The Sims. But I listen to to this song often. They killed it. They absolutely killed it. All right, y'all. I think I'm done. But it's called Exposed. It's called Exposed? I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. What is it? What are we talking about? Oh, Exposed, the series. Right, the series. I'm thinking about a game. I'm like, is that a horror game? The series. Right. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm thinking. I was thinking he probably said something. It was like, nah, that's not a good look. Let me delete that. I don't know. When I watched it, I don't remember no red flags. I guess I was just enjoying that. I guess I was just enjoying it, man. That series is so hilarious. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm a little slow sometimes. Okay, guys, yeah. So, I miss you, Daisy. My girl, my sweet girl. I miss you, Daisy. So, yeah, I just wanted to come and tell you guys a couple stories. Show you guys some nice little pictures of her. And just talk about her and show the little things that we got for her. And just process my emotions and all that stuff. So I'm gonna just tell you guys what to expect for the rest of the week while we ended off with the slideshow again. She's so cute. So, okay, let's see. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, like I said, tomorrow you guys have 2 new videos coming out. The first one, I'm probably going to release, since I don't have to work tomorrow. Thank God. Oh my God, I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm probably going to release that video, like, as early as I can, like midnight. National Puzzle Day video at midnight, at the very start of National Puzzle Day for everybody. And then you guys aren't going to see the second video until late. The end of the night after we get back from yes, the rainbow edit. Until after we go see the movie, because I'm gonna tell you guys in the comments. I'm gonna do like a little pinned comment or whatever what we thought about the movie. So after that, that's Thursday, that's tomorrow. Friday we got Fortnite. Saturday we're done with Don't Starve Together. We're done. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll just edit, because I do need to edit. I have a lot of editing to do, so I'll probably just edit unless they invite me to play another game. Maybe I can do that. That's Saturday. Sunday, I'm going to play that Roblox game we were playing before, because that was surprisingly a really fun game. So I can't wait to play that again and try to beat that game, even though I said I'm getting tired of Roblox, but that just rejuvenated my interest. So I'm going to play that again next week. Do some edits. Monday, probably just edit. Tuesday, Supermarket Simulator, if Nichelle and I are up to it. Scam line. Scam line. Oh, I think I've heard about this actually. Scam line. $5. $5. When do I get paid? Okay, I think I get paid on Friday, so I could. I'm trying not to really spend money right now. It's just $5. We'll see. That's a maybe. It's an early access game. Okay. All right, since you said it, I'll put the bug in their ear and see if they might want to try it out Saturday, all right? At this time next Saturday, okay? Or this Saturday. I'll put a bug in their ear and see if they're willing to do that. Unless you want to play it with me. You didn't see baby Diamond? Wait, let me go back. That's baby, look at me. Oh, man. Yep, that's baby Diamond. And baby Daisy, she was so freaking cute. Okay, put the bug in their ear. We'll see if we play Scam Line, all right? Okay, so yeah. And then let's see, next Monday, editing next Tuesday, Supermarket Simulator, if Nichelle and I feel up to it, because, you know, our schedules got to line up, and, you know, we both got to be up for it. We've been missing a few of them, but, you know, that's okay. We'll get to it when we get to it. Next Wednesday, I guess just editing. So I'm gonna be editing a lot. And speaking of, again, since I don't have to work tomorrow, gotta celebrate every time. I think I'll just get into editing right now. So for you Ruby tier members, get ready if you guys want to do some more co-working or just, you know, see the process. I'm gonna start editing the next video pretty soon, right after this stream is over. And I guess we can go say hi to Mama also. So I should have been doing this before, but I didn't really think about it. We could do a little a raid on Mama. She's playing. What is she playing? What is she playing? It's right there. Fallout London. Like a little spin-off game, a fan-made game, I think it is. We can go say hi to Mama. All right, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and donating in that order. If you have any game suggestions you want to see on this channel, please let me know down in the comments below, and all your feedback is always greatly appreciated. Until next time, peace!
Bye, have a great time.